so on to a character, oh my goodness, that was directly more changed for the better. And it's much more apparent to see, although I will be putting out a second Mizuki video following this one. I don't know when, hopefully it comes in time, but let's see, I've kind of already randomized things, so I should have it in my notes. If I don't, I'll just make it up as we go, because it's not really that, bad. I've actually never seen that. So, as we get into Kotarufu, ill-fated, character-exclusive KOUJI perks, yeah, moderately better character, than he was before. That said, you can't really capitalize on some of his changes without grabbing certain perk loadouts or planning for certain things, but on Harbinger, it's safer to just do the normal thing, for him anyway. Knowledge, strength, charisma, every single stat check, Takushi-san, and maybe the light check, but we'll see. But yeah, I think he does the more normal thing that pretty much almost every character does, save for 2, maybe 3, and I don't want to say for sure, just in case I, mess up, so... Because I don't want to spread misinformation, if at all possible. That said, double expel evil? Really? Alright, cool. Yeah, and that's probably going to be the best I can get. You can keep gambling on library notes, but at this point, I swear, that was two... Yeah, that was 2, uses of... thingy, right? Yeah, we did. That was. Alright. So I just happen to be lucky this run as well. So I'll already tribute, if I do win, a lot of it is going to be because of the double expel evil. That's just the truth. 10 more doom to spend, I mean, yeah, we lost stamina, but that usually, the amount of doom I have more than makes up for it. Anywho, Vigil, Akamanto, Festival, Kana, and Koma. But I wanted to say something else. So, yeah, Expel Evil is 6 Doom for 2 Stamina, but you heal 3 Doom for resting for 2 Stamina, 2 Reason. So even looking at it from that viewpoint, from that perspective, it's already a lot. It's already a lot of Doom to decrease. Anywho, moving on. Hardware store. I'm actually gonna re-roll. All right, there we go. That looks a lot better, actually. Sometimes I'll take heavy duty. Obviously, I'm KOUJI. Heavy duty would work as well, but we didn't see it, so that's it. I'm a personal believer of the heavy-duty flashlight, or monkey wrench, but again, if I have a light check guaranteed, then obviously I'll take heavy-duty, most likely. But we didn't, so... downtown and school. In this, I think I saw Akamanto and Scissors, so I'm just gonna arbitrarily choose school and hope for the best. Yeah, that's probably what I plan to do. And now we are at 22-24% Doom, but it's still not the worst thing in the world. Actually, I could do this once. And yeah, I'll just sell the library notes here. Not too bad. So I basically traded off my library notes for 3 Doom, which, again, fair enough. I'm probably not going to run into it again. However, if I keep losing funds, I'm going to keep trading off Doom. That's essentially what's happening here. That is kind of... oh, that's right. No, I can lose some reason, but... yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, anywho, moving onward. So with this, yeah, I need 7 strength to do more with this, but this isn't bad either because they're both guaranteed anyway. We lose 2 reason, but it could be a lot worse. Meanwhile, again, to kind of preview what I was gonna do for the next Mizuki video, I had to repeat that because I was gonna say something else, but... for Mizuki, that would have also been 2 reason, most likely, because she gets ally attack, and my opinion's kind of changed, but I have to do more runs for sure, which is why I am making the Mizuki video that I plan to do. If nothing else, she has another workable strat that she can start with, but again, it's up to player discretion because I think the thing I like the least is the accuracy involved, but at the same time, if you buff it anymore, it might actually become... She might actually be one of the best characters in the game. I'll say that right out. So she might be in an okay place. I think she's in an okay place, personally, but my opinion could change. So Gigolo is our first encounter. Our second encounter may be something. Again, you can try to persuade me otherwise. You might have good reason to, but yeah, anywho. Akamanto Vigil Festival, so... we do want to take Akamanto at some point. Do I take him now? Probably. I could try to go to Festival to get the, if we're on Timeline B, I guess we could. Yeah, let's go for it. I can also get some resting done. And then, again, it depends. For Mizuki, it really depends. But when that video comes out, I'll talk about it then. For now, this is a KOUJI video. We'll do KOUJI things. If we don't get fast hands, so be it. I don't think I even got... I got Deduction and Improvise, yeah. So I have everything but... By the way, Yoichi... I personally like Yoichi because, again, I like to buy cigarettes at the vending machine if possible. So if I start seeing the pieces fall into place, I'm gonna go for it. So... That said, I could easily just as much fail on that, because that is a lot of Doom to spend. 4% Doom is already a lot more if you don't need to take it, so... Also, I should have just taken... No! Stamina damage there? Yeah, we want to take stamina damage. Our reason is getting low. That said, we do have, Akamanto soon, but... Also, we're on Katarufu, so reason damage does turn into, pain. Doom, but... Ultimately pain. And we'll see if he flies closer until because he's not, we'll eat the one Doom. I could have tried to dodge as well or camera flash, but hey. The odd thing about camera flash is that when you put an enemy into the negative power, into negative power values, you do get accuracy jank, but in your favor. But since it's in your favor and that bug actually is kind of oddly balanced, then it's not really too bad because. Still, you want to get out of encounters as quick as possible, so until that changes, the camera flash can continue to do weird things when you get into the negative values of power. That said, if the developer wants to change it, they are free to, but I'm just saying, no reason to make a character who's not, you know, one of the best any worse, in my opinion. So... Also, keeping in mind, we do have Akamanto, so the amount of Doom I have is actually lower than it looks. Still, though, we are reaching levels that are quite dangerous even with it, but for now, we're okay. So, into Akamanto I go. I want to do it later. Yeah, let's do the curses later, because if I get branded, that might save me 1, 2, 3% Doom. So, yeah. That said, I could go for something crazy like this, but if it doesn't allow me to save on damage, there's no reason to. I could also camera flash. Can I camera flash? What does that scale off of again? Here's how you know I never do that. 80? Yeah, I can. Because it already inserts a dodge action, so we might as well. That way maybe we do something next turn, or we just do this. But we didn't dodge, so... Again, it's nice to have. It's never not a nice thing for dodge actions anyway, which now includes camera flash. So that's why it's important to talk about. That said, now we have fast hands. Also to say, now Reporter's Bag synergizes with everything a lot. Basically, the fast hands change, if I can speak clearly, makes his whole kit synergize with each other. Because Deduction at least gets you to level up faster to get his perks, to get all of his perks. Among other things, improvise, you can throw things for more damage. Fast Hands allows you to improvise 2 items, and then Reporter's Bag allows you to hold on to an extra, pretty much extra 5 to 6 damage, depending on what item you pick up, but you get what I mean at this point. It's very helpful for KOUJI to have everything synergized. Does everything need to synergize? I would say so. Some people don't agree, but because again, if all their perks don't synergize, at least do things for lore, but at the same time, like, also Blood Moon, but we can rest once, that should be fine. We will be losing a lot of reason, but we have a lump of flesh for an emergency. That said, I forgot. Also, I did that for some reason. I don't know why I did that, but we're also holding on to Yoichi, but again, it doesn't really matter too much. This also, we should be able to get out in one, right? Prep attack, nope. Prep strong into throwing something, probably. Or I could brace. Yeah, let's brace once. We should be okay if we don't have any weird curses. Oh, we do. This is 25% right now, so 25% chance of me basically dying. Do I have anything else? Let's see, what is it? Chance to lose stamina every time I lose reason. So I should just eat this lump of flesh now. I mean, I'm not... Yeah, it's the 4th mystery onward, but that's still a lot of doom. Nonetheless, we're gonna do this. Let's see if I would have died. I wouldn't have. But I don't... Would I have gotten out? This is 15 damage. Anywho, let's try to do this properly. I think I would... No, because he would have had 13 HP, right? So... it's fine. Crestfallen Mask we need to remember to equip at some point, but we don't need it right now, so we'll put it in storage. And hopefully I remember. Coma into Vigil. I'm gonna do Coma first, for the reason that I'm gonna Witch's Tree twice, and then let go of, not Takshi, Yoichi. Oh my goodness, that's really bad though. We'll save that for later. And we should be able to visit this twice to guarantee that we can... that these cigarettes will last us the entire run. I did forget when my second encounter was, so that's not great, but we should still be fine for now. Our reason is quite low, but that's the price I pay for using cigarettes, if anything else. So, before we get into Vigil, I do... Ooh, I should have... Okay, well, I do need to, I do need... Oh, this is not gonna get me anything. I do need to... take Akamanto's, or the Crestfallen Mask out eventually. I'd like to hit at least 2 of these. Yeah, I think with 2 of these I get out this turn. So we'll do that. And yeah, at this point, yeah, I can't really improvise into anything, but it's nice to have fast hands anyway, just in case. But do I have fast? I have fast hands, right? Yeah, I do. That said, I could have tried to do it there. I think I could have braced into improvise. Maybe I think I messed up. I think I made a mistake. But we'll go on. We'll keep moving on. I should visit the police station. We're not going to be visiting the school anymore, and this is actually a lot more helpful to me. Especially if we have 2 Downtown Mysteries investigations left. I mean, at this point, it kind of evens itself out. But we do have Downtown investigations left, so... Again, if nothing else, it evened itself out. But our doom is rising through the roof, so... hopefully we survive this. We won't survive this, quote-unquote, but we will get to level up, so it's fine for now. And we didn't lose Bath. Do we have roads closed, by the way? That's my question. Reporter's bag, reason, it'll depend. I can't really improvise anymore, but, yeah, we have the Crestfallen Mask. Don't need the film roll, so let's tally-ho. So we're effectively at 82% Doom. We need to run into some good mansion events. This is not one of them. We are also in the thingy, but we just have to, yeah, we just have to take the broken bone. Or the injury, but in this case it was a broken bone. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah, and we have branded as well. We might actually die here. I'm holding on until at least an encounter before I swap. But if we can't, so be it. We'll just switch immediately. And Brandon continues to proc. So, yeah, this is not going to end well for me. So I need to equip this and hope we run into some good events. And that Brandon doesn't proc. So yeah, that's one. There's another one that I desperately need. And here's an enemy. So, I could try... I think I can. Yeah, I can try to do this. Or, sorry, this. But yeah, I'm barely off by... Yeah, the broken bone is stopping me from doing this. So, that's unfortunate. Still, though, I think it'd be worth it to do this. Basically, I'm trading off damage for more damage. The brick I can get back as well. But my question is... yeah, I can't fit 2 improvises. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll brace once, and we'll improvise next turn. I do need it. Yeah, I needed to hit one of those, though. I think I took an unnecessary risk there, but we should still be fine. Yeah, we should still be fine. This will do 6 damage, hopefully. Good. Yeah, we move on, and we hope our Doom doesn't rise anymore. And we also hope that we don't have the 6th floor. I took reason damage for no reason, for some reason, and now I'm dead. But that run wasn't looking good, but I don't need... Again, nothing was impossible. I just messed up there. So, Cthulhu Exquisite Taste Character Exclusive KOUJI. So another Cthulhu run, but Exquisite Taste, which makes this a bit more interesting, because I do usually want all of the sub-locations. However, because we're on Exquisite Taste, that's not going to happen anymore. So yeah. So what do I want here? I need to really decide. Cthulhu as well. Charisma, second, strength, knowledge, light. Maybe second encounter, but we should just assume that we're gonna get it. So what do I want here? I guess police station. Yeah, police station definitely. Because the handcuffs are just as great as much as I like cigarettes. I may not rest, so I'm gonna switch that. And History Club, because I don't want to spend Doom, if possible. We need a weapon, so I'm going to leave that. And then the Witch's Tree, everything else is pretty much set. So, let's see if this is what I should be doing. I haven't played a lot of Exquisite Taste, funny enough, relative to other things, but that's interesting, but I don't think I want to risk anymore. So, a white KOUJI, and away we go. Notice that his eye kind of shifts there, but it's fine for now. It's KOUJI. We love the guy. So, Moriko. Kana, Sailors, Botanist, Ramen, Festival. Alright, well, it could be worse. But we have to be careful here, because we don't... Yeah, I might need to Witch's Tree instead. I'm still going to open this up, because it's nice to have 2 Doom for funds on demand. But we do have to do this. So Hunger, Paranoia. That's not great, but compared to spending a lot of Doom, I would rather. And yeah, we're just going to Carpenter Hammer. Funny enough, re-rolling in the previous run would have saved a lot more Doom, but enough about that run. We're moving on. So thankfully, yeah, we're not on ill-fated, so I can go for these, but what do I want to do? What did I have? Oh, I completely forgot. Why did I forget? I'm gonna assume I have some forest investigations. Maybe not. Actually, we'll wait. No, we won't. We'll do this now. And we'll take forest investigations if need be, because I'd rather get rid of the roads closed danger early than later. So, which means I'm gonna be taking arms later. Basically, any mysteries that take me through the forest a lot, like Festival, I'm gonna try to take earlier. But if I can't do it, so be it. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens. So, Stalker's Mask, but I think, funny enough, we may want to keep the camera on. We'll see. That would have been nice, but we didn't get it. Moving on. Yeah, Carpenter Hammer, at least we can prep attack, especially with 6 strength. But more important than that is gonna be my luck and events, so we'll see. Twisted Corpse, on the other hand, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're taking 2 reason. That's better than 3 reason. That's better than most you would get elsewhere. Because we do have Kana with us. But I probably should have traded stamina somewhere at some point, but it's fine for now. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more fine, but our reason is still going to hit the floor, so we'll turn on the lights for reason. I don't need funds again, because we've already bought everything we need to, and we don't have vending machines. Or, I don't have vending machines. Again, vending machines is usually a me thing. Even though, yes, you're probably going to be using it over the dog shop, occult shop. Maybe. I wouldn't really say that. Because that's only based on a few people that I know who usually end up taking police station vending machines. That said, if you're planning for something, you'll probably take occult shop, and dog shop is... I know some people use it. Whether it's Harbinger or not, I know some people use it. So, anywho. Unfortunately, I didn't get to level up yet, but let's see. Yeah, Sailors, Botanist, Ramen, Festival. So, we're probably going to do Botanist into Festival. We'll do Sailors into Ramen later, and then switch the police station at that time. Yes, we do have a downtown investigation here, but switching it now would not be efficient, so... That said, not rolling 12s would also be great, but yeah, we have 2 downtown investigations here, but we have a bunch of forest investigations in a hot moment, so again, I don't really mind. This, however, I think I need to throw the Stalker's Mask. That almost does enough. Man, well, we're gonna do this so we can save on some stamina. And then we'll prep attack. So yeah, Carpenter Hammer, it shouldn't need to do an extra point of damage. If anyone ever calls for that buff, I'm going to say not to, but maybe it does deserve it. What I'm more concerned about is me rolling 11s and 12s on strength checks, but you know. Fair enough, right? You will take improvise. That would have been nice earlier, but we didn't get it, so can't really complain. We might as well forget this now. 7 knowledge, good. Book of Gore, alright, cool. We're protected from everything, not everything, but a lot of things, so you know what, fair enough. For Charisma, we're not gonna risk it, even out our Stamina reason. Again, I'm saying these things out loud to at least, let you into my mind what I'm thinking of. Even though that may cost me my powers to remember things much clearer, but hey. Yeah, this is also pretty nice, until he flies closer, but, you know, would rather brace than do this. And unfortunately, I get an 85% because Carpenter Hammer. But it's fine for now. Here, I might as well camera flash into this. Wow, I wish I could do that, but I can't. If I dodge it, great. If I don't, it only does 1 doom anyway. So thankfully we dodged it. I should really be looking for turns where I can fit an improvise in, but usually that's not going to happen, so... Anywho, we'll take the reason hit, but we didn't fail that because it rolled a 1 and stats don't matter. Dexterity 4, Charisma 4, or Charisma 4, Dexterity 4. Let's just take the injury. Yeah, that's not so bad. Max Stamina? Yeah, that's not so bad. Too many of them, however, and you will start noticing it, but you usually need at least 3, let's be real, so... You know. And yep, we went through this whole forest and pain. So, and even more pain because we're going to leave Shiro-san behind, but it's not really Shiro-san before. Oh, spoiler, but after about 200, 300 videos of me playing this, along with other people having hundreds of videos, yeah, no need for spoilers here, especially on a Harbinger run, so, although I will keep saying it. Fed and Fumes, so be it. What was my second encounter? I don't even remember. I want to say it's Totoru-san, just to guess off the top of my head, but that's probably not correct. So, I didn't mean to click ramen. For some reason, I thought that was going to be festival, and it wasn't. So, I guess what we're doing is switching it now. We have to. It's a lot of downtown investigations. So, yeah, that was unfortunate. Let's just go. And hopefully we get to level up. You know, I could throw things away, but now we're not. So, let's take our 2 Doom for 1 fund and move on. We won't run into Twisted Corpse, but there aren't a lot of other nice investigations here either. Also, I can now continue to check if Festival follows the Doom threat level Doom increase. If it doesn't, so be it. If it does, so be it. What I'm worried about is if it doesn't, if it's going to be changed to do so, but that's not the worst thing in the world, so... Yeah, we have 3 downtown investigations, which, again, warrants us doing the thing, doing the police station switch. That said, do I need to dodge here? It won't matter anymore. Next turn I'm gonna be able to Desperate Action, so we're gonna do that. At least we have Kana with us, but I don't think it would have mattered still. If anything, I would have lost another -1 all without Kana, because I would probably have braced. Dexterity 4, by the way. Oh, that's Stamina? Really? Well, shoot. We get to level up, and at this point, it's a bit late for Fast Hands. We might take Deduction. Or nothing, I guess, if nothing decides to appear. I'm going to take Strength, because I forgot my Lighthouse checks. We're actually going to take Reason, because we're going to go into Festival and heal Stamina. A lot of Stamina. So, 2 Stamina here, and another 2 Stamina, and then we'll check out the Festival. And yeah, we're going to find out if things happen. Nope, Doom. If it asks for Reason, that's pretty much the only thing I would have considered. But hey. Also need to be watching the Doom increase. That Doom increase when I selected something there. Anywho. We can brace into something, right? We should be able to. Yeah. So we'll do this 3 times for 3 stamina, but fair enough. We do have Book of Gore to keep in mind. I'll probably forget. But for now, try to keep it in mind. Let's keep looking. If this is, yeah, we're on encounter lockout, so, okay, yeah, this is Doom threat level. Well, yeah, that was a mistake taking Ramen third, but it's too late now, so this is really painful, by the way. That's a lot of Doom to get. But we'll get into the last mystery with about 70% Doom, so all is not lost. It's just going to be very painful still. Oh my goodness. This is also gonna be very painful, but... yeah, we're gonna get 4 damage anyway. Is there anything else I can do? I'd have to Book of Gore. I don't want to Book of Gore, though, if possible. Because, again, bad things can happen. So I think I do this, and I can... No, wait! Okay, good. Yeah, we had Paranoia. We could have died there. 25%, but thankfully it didn't roll. So we'll do this, and we should get out. And if we're on Timeline B, we'll see how much damage we do. Otherwise, we're running. So, in I go. I thought Paranoia and Suicidal only procs on combat damage, but maybe I'm wrong, so... Anywho, we are in Timeline B. We do 5 damage. 5 damage, 5 doom. Or brace into the... Yeah, we'll just brace. It's odd damage, we want to brace. So, 4 doom for a Spiral Hood. Sounds pretty good. So we'll do that. And away we go. Also help my abysmal dexterity, but not like I believe in stats anyway, so... Yeah. We'll heal Reason here, move on. I am still holding on to the library notes, but that's just in case I get pickpocketed or something. So, yeah. We'll leave this in downtown, no forest investigations and sailors. 1 mansion investigation, but yeah, nothing else. I have 10 strength, and yep, why did I ever believe, man? Why do I do this to myself? At least lower my doom. No, not that either. All right. Well, we're gonna skate on the edge here. No, we're gonna Book of Gore once. Tiny cuts. Okay, good. That's a lot better than what it could have been for now. And yeah, we'll keep rolling on good luck. Deduction may actually allow me to level up at the lighthouse, so we're gonna take that. We're also gonna heal stamina. Even though we can avoid stamina damage in the lighthouse, a lot of it, because we have 8 knowledge, 10 strength, we never know, so... That said, we don't have a light source, so bad things could happen to us, but until then, is there any way I get out of this? I might as well... Okay, so this is another a few moments where you would dodge, because the thing is, if I'm gonna hit 3 Reason anyway, because if I brace, I do 4 damage, but what else do I do? Alternatively, I could go for this, but I don't believe in that, so I would rather roll on the 50% dodge chance. What did that get me, actually? Do I want to just roll on this? I don't think I do, actually. Maybe we have something better, or just this, really. Yeah, at this point, just do this. If we miss all of these, though, it's going to be really bad, but... We'll see. Yeah, and then it doesn't matter because we're going to Desperate Action, Prep Strong anyway. Never mind. Forget what I was talking about with dodging. Also, we're in Sailor, so I need to get rid of things. And Drenched. Nice. 10 Strength. Like, at this point, like, can you really fault me? Also, we may get a light source here, so, you know. Strength, thank goodness. Somewhat fair, but not even the most fair. Funny enough, we're going to keep the handcuffs. I don't even remember if we have Takushi-san, but we were on Timeline B, so it's a good thing I did the thing. So, away I go. Yeah, 79% Doom, I shouldn't die here. It's really hard for me to die here. It's really hard for me to die here. So, Charisma, Bleh, Knowledge, Light, Strength. Second encounter? No, we don't even have that. So, second mystery, which I should be able to logic out because I messed up on Ramen. Festival and Sailors are my 4th and 5th. And, yeah, we shouldn't die. We shouldn't die. We are going to keep getting drenched or things, but, that only lasts 1 mystery? Really? I swear I had another one beforehand. Anywho. So we took Eels first, so Botanist should have been second. Yeah, so we know that. Second encounter, I don't remember at all, so... we'll keep moving on. So we light our way with the torch. Or the camera, but that would make camera a bit too good. Not really. And we'll move on to our 3rd run. So yeah, 50-50 for now, but let's quick play and see what else we have. Cthulhu, a lot of Cthulhu, by the way. Cthulhu Scars character-specific KOUJI. So we'll move into that. And yeah, KOUJI feels really good. And again, I haven't even used his Fast Hands perk yet, because there's no way to have gotten it until then. But I mean, it's available if it's there. If it's there, do it. If not, play normally, because KOUJI isn't bad. With 6 strength on Harbinger, he's really not that bad. Really, he has 6 strength? He has 7 strength on normal difficulty? My goodness, this man is strong. Anywho, strength, Takshi, second encounter, so I do have to remember it. Charisma, bleh, second encounter, and second mystery, bleh, and light. And thankfully, we don't have exquisite taste anymore. Were we on exquisite taste? Anywho. We'll switch this to monument. We will do other things, and away we go. Maybe I want to do ally attack KOUJI, but that would be kind of weird. Anywho. It's too late, otherwise I would have enabled both the schoolyard and the illegal den, but I didn't do either, so that's not going to happen. I will regret it if we have Kana and painting, so... And eels and painting is what I mean when I say that, but I call eels Kana now, so... Botanist, arms, coma, bulletin, mermaids. Okay, so none of those, so it's a good thing I didn't enable the things I would have. Although, yeah, it's not impossible to do, but... Anywho, botanist, yeah... I guess bulletin now. We are on scars, but we still want a weapon, which is why we are spending our doom to do this. And any more doom and it gets a little dicey, so well, looks like it's a Carpenter Hammer run. Wasn't I using the Carpenter Hammer last time? I was, so not the worst. Oh, also max threat level, by the way, but Insomnia or this, so we'll just do this for now. Insomnia does more damage, so that's where that event kind of balances in. Let me see what I had. Bulletin. Oh, we have Bulletin now. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. We'll do Village for now. And we'll see what else we have. I know we have Sailors, so we do have School Investigations, but we have literally three Village Investigations, so you know what? It's it's a good idea to switch. So yeah. Speaking of Doom, yeah, we'll do that. Although, actually doesn't... Well, no. Cthulhu doesn't lower or increase Doom by that much per reason, but it is still there. So that... Yeah, that event actually decreases Doom a lot less, but it's fine. Also, we need to visit the forest twice. Yeah, no, I said that right. Visit the forest twice. So we'll chat. We'll visit the forest twice, and then go into this doomed, or was doomed, village. Oddly enough, the forest has no threat at all. So yeah. That now warrants a vending machine visit into 2 Doom. Actually 4 Doom, but 4 Dooms for a pack of cigarettes I think is a pretty good trade. Now, any more than that, you know, it kind of gets a little dicey, but hey. So yeah, 1, 2, and there should be 3, last I checked. Anywho. The Lumpy Officer, who can also drop handcuffs. Do I want to gamble, though? Because I get 8 damage here. Yeah, if I hit 3 of these... If I miss all of these, however, I should have at least... Well, it's too late now. Can I even get this? No, I can't. I can try. Not that I get much from it, so we'll just take the 3 stamina damage overall. And move on with our lives. And if we get handcuffs, that would be great. If we can't, so be it. But, yeah. Yep, great. And then on the third one... We're on encounter lockout, and we have the strength to do so, so... Or, like, a good amount of strength. Really, 6 is like 50-50, but... You know... RNG. We will probably store the film roll. Alternatively, if I wanted to try and play Fast Hands KOUJI a lot more, I would use the film roll with all the funds I had, but... It's a bit too late now. What I will do, actually, though, is... Will I do it? No, I'll heal stamina. What am I kidding? Arms, coma... Mermaids, botanist. So, this is only if you're doing side investigations, school investigations. Arms has no school, and coma, I think, has a few? So you know what? Let's do mermaids now, and we'll swap, because we shouldn't have any more village investigations. I don't know why I clicked that drawer again, but moving on. Actually, what I should have done is check the history club, but I feel pretty confident right now, so... With what I have, so it's fine. This, however, not getting any KOUJI perks is less fine, but... Yeah, this isn't even worth it. I'd have to spend 2 level ups, which is more than the cost of the lighthouse. So instead, we're going to take quick thinking, because it's used in a lot more events. Or 2 events, but that's more than one. A lot more. If you think about how events can occur, but anywho. We'll keep moving on. 1 strength, 1 reason. Do I have fetid fumes? I have freaky flood. So we're fine for now, but let's hope really bad things don't happen, basically, is what I'm hoping for. This is a really bad thing that I was hoping didn't happen, but I can handcuff her, so you know what? We'll do so. Because we have another pair. We'll increase our luck as much as that will matter, but we'll see if it matters. And we'll move on. Take her home with stamina, so we'll just lose the reason. You know what? Well, yeah, we'll rest once to give myself more stamina for now. And we'll hope for the best. Or run into the Time Warper, which is not great, but... Oof. What I can do is trade reason for stamina at some point. I'll probably do that this turn, because I can just... All I need to do is this. But we want to stuff... We want to stuff reason healing first. I could try to listen to him as well, but... yeah, I won't be able to fit anything else. So, 4 reason for 2 stamina. I can actually fit another one, I might as well. And we will get out of this encounter. No, we won't, because I won't be able to fit it. I almost made a mistake there, because you can't do more than 5 actions. So, yeah. 4 reason for 2 stamina, and I'll have to be happy with that. I could also notice his face. For Doom? No. Will I die, though? I can brace for now. I should be able to. No, I can't. Really? I guess we'll roll. I should have smoked the cigarettes if this is going to be the case, but I didn't know. I do get bonus damage, and I need to start remembering that, because I usually don't. Also, I don't need to brace, actually. If he raises his axe, I would have been scared, but he didn't, so we're fine for now. Yeah, now we'll be able to, do this. Actually, I should... No, yeah, this was more guaranteed. So, handcuffs, please. Thank you. Do I want to switch to the fire axe? No, I want to brace, don't I? Because taking 3, so the fire axe does... Let's assume I do a heavy attack. That's 9 damage for, let's just say, 3 stamina. Or I could brace for 12 damage for 3 stamina. So hence why the fire axe sees less use now. But anywho, we'll heal stamina here. Thankfully, Scars is putting in work. So Scars' backstory would have been also a good one for Fast Hands KOUJI, but obviously you don't. Well, I might still get the chance. We'll see. But if I die, though, so be it. So, this Doom decrease, but we'll just do this for guaranteed experience. Yeah, so here's Fast Hands. So now what I need to do is get into an encounter that hits... doesn't hit hard. And by that, I mean not Miku. Yeah, I don't think I want to take this. 8, yeah, I don't want to take this. Well, I'd rather take the 5 Doom. I'll visit the monument to kind of try to make up for it, but yeah, it's not great. So we're basically just doing a lot of juggling, is what we've done here, but for good reason. And yeah, we have 1 village investigation. No, we're gonna do this. My Doom's gonna rise through the roof, but I need the healing, so. I forgot what this was. Okay, it is luck. It didn't matter because it rolled a 5, but maybe it did. So, you know what? I'll take it for now. Max threat level forest? Really? I was about to say. 7 knowledge? Nope. Why would I? Now we need to get out of this forest ASAP. But if we don't get out of it ASAP, well, I guess we die. So, -1 all. It's about to rise to -2 all, though, so... We can try to do some math here. Or I could try to... I can't dodge into improvise, can I? It would be nice. Probably should have smoked cigarettes, maybe. Because then I'd be able to... Yeah. That would have been better. I'll do that near the end. Yeah, I'm going to take a chance and wait for... Maybe hope for another encounter. But that raises my Doom. Yeah, it's really tricky right now. Can I fit it and improvise into this? 60%? Why not, right? At this point? Yeah. So we're gonna keep doing this until we hit 3 stamina. Because the chance of me missing 260% in a row was literally, yeah, it wasn't high. So why would I? Okay, we might as well do this while we're here. I might as well. Now we're here for science, actually, because I keep missing 60%. But I should have thrown the fire axe if nothing else. But again, I didn't know that was gonna happen, so we have to let our reason drop. We're dying, by the way. We're getting closer to dying, is what I mean. So we have to hope for events to roll well and to get out of this forest ASAP. But at this point, it doesn't look likely. Yeah, this is not great. Even though we have the camera there, it's still not great. And, yep. No, we have an empty bottle, so there could be a couple of things that happen here, but I don't think I can. So we're just gonna take, yeah, 2 Doom, 10 experience. Keeping in mind that Cthulhu is in play here, so I am losing a lot more Doom every time I lose Reason. But there's not really much I could have done about it, because again, how would I have known that I was going to fail... What is that? 3 strong attacks in a row at 60%? So you can do the math there, but that's exactly the problem I had, again, to preview the ally attack action. That's the problem I had with ally attack, that its accuracy is as low as it is, depending on the encounter, of course, but again, it's not completely absurd. Anywho, yeah, at this point, it's looking really bad for me, but there's nothing else I can do about it. So, yeah, Coma to arms, and between the two of those, I have 17 Doom left. It's not looking good. We'll Monument to try, but it's not looking good. Do I have Improvise? No, I don't. So what I want to do is stock up on these bricks that I have in inventory. The empty bottle I'll save, because brick still does more. But... yeah, we still need to plan for the later half of the run, so... or the last mystery, which is when I'll smoke the last cigarettes. This is gonna kill me if I don't. Yes, I could have healed Reason here, but... we'll see. So, yeah, don't have an empty bottle. It would have been nice, but we're gonna trade stamina for Reason and move on. So yeah, it's not looking good. Where would I have swerved? Did I spend Doom unnecessarily? Because I think I needed to rest those 2 times, so that wasn't... yeah, that wasn't... I don't think that was a mistake. Where was the mistake? And running for Miku, I had to run for Miku as well, so I think that was warranted as well. Let's see how much the Fire Axe does. 5 damage. Okay, so it isn't as much as a brick, but I don't want to deal with any encounters if possible, so that's why we did what we did there. And we still have a lot of damage to throw, so again, any damage that I'm not taking by throwing these is what I've saved by taking -1 all, which is probably still a lot. I needed to pass that, though. I think that lowers Doom, even if it didn't, I needed to pass it, so... anywho. We need this to ask for Reason. If we can't, then yeah, we just move on with life. I should have went to the Witch's Tree first, but... yeah, at this point, it's really, really bad. So, we take 3 Reason damage here. We move on. And yeah, we're probably gonna die. We'll struggle till the end, so... we'll take this empty bottle out to fill it in our bathwater. That is doomed, but hey. We'll store it back in just in case we somehow survive. We'll smoke these cigarettes now. That will do. Because if we run into Takushi-san, he should just... if we make it to Takushi-san, he should just crumble. But it's more important to have things to throw for this ending Timeline B boss than not. But there's not really any ways to lower Doom here, so... yeah, lowering Doom in the apartments, I don't think we have any way to lower Doom, really. So we just wait to die. And, yeah, this will be our last investigation. And without further ado, I won't take up more of your time. I will take my spite and rage out on this, this ghost, though. But without further ado, if you have any other ideas, I'm going through all the characters pretty much. But, I guess I'll see you later. So,